Okay, we're live, I think. Welcome to Technocratic Tyranny Blues, I'm calling this. I've decided that I want to bring back J. Edgar Hoover, the musical, which was one of my shows that I used to do a long time ago, a couple of years ago now, which was a free association style show. But it actually was word association. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pitch that to South Osman and to Lawrence because it'll be fun. And they're the right panel because they know about music and they can talk about anything pretty much. So they're a good panel for this stuff. So we can get kind of this conspiracy stuff and the esoteric stuff and the philosophy in, but in amongst all of the other kind of topics because it can move anywhere. That show. It was a good It was a very good format. It's a very good format. I developed that format during a philosophy uh, group that it was really boring with a guy called Adam, and we were just pissing about. But it was really good fun, and it's literally it's word association. It's moving from one thing to the next to the next to the next, but keeping the theme. But obviously, it starts with J. Edgar Hoover. Well, it doesn't necessarily start with J. Edgar Hoover, but that's where it started originally. Who was a transvestite head of the FBI who was being blackmailed by the mob and was involved in the JFK assassination. So you can't get any more dramatic than that. You can go off in multiple directions from there. You can go off into JFK. You can go off into transvestism. You can go into the FBI. You can do all sorts of things with it just by that one thing. Because there's so many aspects to J. Edgar Hoover, which is why I picked him as the title of the show. Anyway, I think I've never really. I think I've spoken to Lawrence about this before, but we never really did it because I didn't have a panel at the time, and it would be perfect for Rumble. We could do multiple hours with that format. I can do hours with that format because I can just keep it going, just keep it rolling. Yeah, the free association format is definitely back. I was just thinking about it, and it's the middle of the night, and I'm just thinking out loud, but it's a really good idea, and it'll work very well because Rumble likes panels. There's a call-in feature now. I was just watching Timcast IRL, and they do an uncensored call-in section of the show, uh, which somewhere on the Rumble app there's a call-in there's a section to allow call-ins that I've never really used, but it might be possible to do that as a call-in show as well, and see if we can get people involved. I don't know. We'd have to find a time. Finding a time between Amsterdam, Australia, and London is tricky. So, but it's going to have to be 8 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock at night, really. And Lawrence works evenings because he works in a hotel. Me and South Osman should be all right, I think, for that. I don't know whether South Os has got one client, I think, at the moment. I don't know whether he's actually got an active client or not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to him on Telegram about it and see what he thinks, and then see if we can find a format between the three of us that works. And or we could just do something like Call My Bluff. Call My Bluff is good, where you just defining words but making up definitions that aren't accurate, and then one person has an accurate definition, and you've got to pick. Well, it's only you would need more than three people on a panel really to do that. But we can do the free association format with three of us. In an ideal world, you would need probably 4, 5, or 6 for that. 7. I've done it with a group of 7 before, as free association, and it worked reasonably well. It started out as a philosophy group before I started my radio show, so 5 years ago, and it started during the summer. It's a summer thing, really, because it's fun. You can do it anywhere because you don't have to pay attention to it that much. So you can wander around and do other things and still pay and still play the game. I'll see what we can trial it on Podbean and see if it works on Podbean. It'll work on Rumble. Yeah, let's see how it works. All right, that's my project for next week. That's it. That's me sorted out for next week. Right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.